Hey, my name's Al, and I'm gonna talk to you about Al's Alcove. Ooh-wee. Oh my goodness, we got owls coming out of our alcoves everywhere. We got owls, and we got more owls. You could go into the owl petting zoo. Ooh-wee. We could go and you can have one of our owl burgers. Ooh-wee. How about going down to the alcove and getting on the old pillows of owls made with real owl. You can just fall asleep if you want.
You can meet all kinds of owls at Owl's Owl Cove. There's Owl Capone. He lives there. And Al
Yelton?
Al Johnson.
So
we don't talk about him.
So why not head on down to Owl's Owl Cove and get your owl on?
Woo-hoo.
Previously on the Danger Club podcast.
Nobi, what happened to Hadley?
He was just saying, how do I know if she likes me? And I said, well, she does.
The toys got him.
Cassius, what is this?
How should I know what it is?
A very happy life from the one whose son will never come home.
All right, lad. We need to go in here and save Hadley.
It's not proper grass, this.
We need to save that person that's being attacked by crows. I assume it's Hadley.
Mate! The adventure continues now.
Al Johnson!
Had Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
We should have thought of
there
more
are too many
before.
owls.
We can do
Al
it now,
Murray.
you know.
Al Murray.
Al Murray.
Al.
Yeah.
I was going to say
Yeah,
Al
just
Qaeda. No, I don't want to say
Al Qaeda.
I was like, that's not a name, James.
You can tell it's the last episode we're recording today, Dangerlings.
A controversial addition to Owl's Alcove.
Al Qaeda.
I was going to go Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah, nice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Hello everyone.
Oh, Alan Bennett. Sorry.
Alan Bennett.
Yeah.
Explain Alan Bennett. And it's
Alan Bennett.
Alan Bennett.
Bennett.
I remember in my day we listened to the Danger Club podcast. Hello everyone.
Hey.
Hey.
So, goodness
I've just lost a D6. I don't know where
That's
it
a
went.
D6. Was it one of Ravushka and Nikolai's?
No, it wasn't.
Well,
It's
then
all
that's
right.
fine. Everything else is expendable.
Yeah.
Just like that advert. When do you remember that advert? There was like a huge truck and it was like falling off a cliff, and there was a guy trying to hold on to it, and someone pulls up and they go, "Hey man, do you need some help?" And they start helping him, and like they hold it down and they go, "What you got in there anyway?" He's like, about 20,000 cans of cola, and they go, "Oh, Pepsi Cola," and he goes, "Come to think of it, no," and then they let it fall. Anyway, I like that.
Ravushka and Nikolai, your D6s that you made us out of clay are Pepsi, and all other D6s are New Coke. That's how we feel about that. We've talked on the show, I think, a little bit before about my complicated relationship with the song Ring of Fire. Overall, it's not one of my favourite songs. There was a period where we used to shout it aggressively into the microphones a bit as a kind of a laddie thing, and I found that a little bit...
Which song?
Which song?
Ring of Fire
by Johnny Cash.
Oh, yes.
And I my problem with that is not, I think it was said on probably on Danger Things, I think my problem with that is not like necessarily the song. It was like the kind of that explosion of heterosexual energy that I find a bit but it's not a great song. And I do have a bit of an issue with it, which was interesting when I was at work. I was running a gig, the other night, and we had a mariachi band in, a group of lovely gentlemen with the classic setup of the guitar, the trumpet, and the big guitar. I'm so sorry, mariachis. I don't know, but they're a mariachi band, and they're going around. They're playing just classic mariachi songs to people. We get every now and then. People have got requests and things. Someone's got a request. They're like, "Oh, can they come and sing a song for my girlfriend?" They're like, "Absolutely, we'll go and do that." They run down. I fell into, and it's like a mariachi version of Ring of Fire. With the trumpet, and I was like, "Oh, that's annoying, but no, fine, that's nice." And so we carry carry on. They have a few beers. The guy likes them because they sang a song with his girlfriend, so he buys them the bar basically, so they're just getting shit faced, hanging out. And then there's a proposal. It's a restaurant. A guy gets down on his knees, proposes to this girl. The mariachis, who are up like in the balcony with me, leap to their feet and they're like, "Rick up! Get the light on them. We're getting down there right now." And I'm like, okay, oh great, they've got a congratulations song or something. They've got a song they can play to celebrate the fact that this couple are going to get married. These mariachis pelt it downstairs. They run it up to this couple who are like, we point the light at them. Everyone's filming, and they just go, "I fell into a burning." I was like, oh no, it's that one song. That's the one song. That's the one non-Spanish song they know.
Yeah, it's like the Cantina. Play that song again.
And of course, Ring of Fire. It's a lot of people say it's because it's night after a curry.
Yeah,
Ring of Fire. But it's about marriage.
Is it?
And it's a very less than flattering song about marriage. The Ring of Fire is the ring, the
hell.
marriage ring.
You fell into the ring.
He fell into a burning ring of fire. It's about how he had a terrible relationship with his wife, and marriage is terrible.
Oh,
it's literally the worst song to play when somebody's just done a proposal. Yeah. It's just about
So that's their proposal video now. That's the they get engaged. She says yes, and some mariachis turn up and sing a song about how shit being married.
I mean, to be honest, I think they're probably saved by the fact that most people don't listen to lyrics. And I didn't when I was growing up. As then I started getting music that I actually started listening to it, and it's odd how it changes some songs, ruins others.
Yeah,
you're like, oh, this song's bollocks. I just listen to the hook.
It could have been worse. There's Folsom Prison Blues maybe would have been a song. Hurt.
Born to Run. No, maybe that's
I hate Lovely Day by
it's the note Bill Withers. It's that note Lovely Day. It's like, why did you pick that to Bill?
Boring song. And then it's gonna be a lovely, lovely day. Lovely day. Lovely day.
Yeah, but that bit's fine.
You're not really giving it the emphasis that you gave.
A lovely day. And you're like, no, Bill, no, please, no, stop.
I think it's a lovely song.
Great song, man.
It's because
you're
an idiot.
You're talking shit. It's great. It's great.
We're talking shit. Are you dissing my opinion? We can have opinions. We can differ.
There was, while we're on,
I love Bill Withers.
I wasn't dissing you.
Big up Bill Withers. He's done some classics, and I like the song. It's just that note. I swing in and out of love of it.
The problem is with that song, it gets overplayed. Like, it has been overplayed since it was released. And it's still overplayed today. Like, you hear it a lot, I think. But when you look at it, it's a good song.
That's what we're looking for. There's a debate on the while we got a little bit of time left while we're talking about music. There was a debate on the Discord recently, which someone started off, and it'd be good to get everyone's opinions. I know not everyone's on the Discord. Thank you, Ross. That's just
was really annoying me.
Tucking my microphone.
Thank you,
Ross. It was pointing up rather than down.
He loves that though. He thinks he's Noel Gallagher, circa '96.
Love it. Ow. There's always one of us. Gallaghering. Let's be honest.
Anyway, carry on.
That man's playing Gallagher. There was a debate that said, what song? Bless you, I can't remember which Dangerlink it was. I will look it up in a minute on the Discord. What song has no right to be as funky as it is? Or as groovy as it is, I think it was. Like a song that you're just like, how the fuck is this a banger? And this, like, it reminds me of MCM. We had a lovely guy on the same row of us, a rapper called Trubaddy, who does like nerd rap. And he was great. We had a lovely chat, and I was like, oh, cool, man. And on the way home, I was like, I'm gonna listen to his stuff. It's gonna be like. Nerd music is fun. Nerd parody music. Some of it can be a bit of like Mr. B, the Gentleman Rhymer, or that kind of thing. That sort of chap hop and funny hip hop as well. Oh, that'd be fun. Let's do it. It goes fucking hard. It's so good. His shit was. I was just like, the fuck is this? This is amazing. Awesome. And so lovely to go back and chat to it. But yeah, what's a song that you're just like you go into thinking like, because my immediate was the Grange Hill theme. That was my immediate bid. Well, it's just like, wow, somebody had this in their arsenal and they threw it in for the theme tune to a show about a school.
Yeah.
I always remember whenever that song starts playing in my head, I remember a sausage on a fork.
Yeah,
being thrown in the school sort of thing, and it goes, whoa, dude.
I had because we were talking Bill Withers. I've got a playlist here. It's called Bill Withers Funked a Taxi While Bob James Watched. That's what I called it.
Your playlist titles always have a story, don't they?
Because it's got loads of funky stuff that sounds like it's from Taxi, a bit of Bill Withers and some Bob James on it. Like, it's got some super fucking funky tunes on.
Incredible.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And Lovely Day's on there.
Lovely Day is on there.
I throw in, I don't think anyone's going to know it, but Steam Breather by Mastodon. They're just the intro, because they're like a metal band, and we all know what that does. But the intro to that song is this boom, 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 yes. And all of a sudden you're in a strip club, and it's very sexy. The bass line is very sexy for that. You're like, lads, getting a bit hot under the collar here. What's going on? Very sexy for my hips going as well. But also, in terms of nerd rock, I think my favourite nerd rock track is like a D6. I always forget who it's by. It's about 20 years old, and obviously it's ripped off the like a G6. Yeah. That song. That's a fucking banger.
It's a good tune.
So
it's a lovely, fun tune.
Both songs, actually. I love both songs.
Love what they did with that.
Ravushka Nikolai, we're still eating your hot sauce.
We shouldn't be.
Yeah.
We're still eating your hot sauce.
Like permanent damage.
I put some on my...
We've made a visible dent in the less spicy one. That's
because that's actually enjoyable. But I've just had some on my cheese and pickle sandwich, but like a fool, I put it on the outside of my cheese and pickle sandwich because I want to rush eat it. And now there is some of that hot sauce on my outer lip. So that's cooking away at my beard right now. I'll let you know how we get on with that throughout the podcast.
Oh, getting spicy with it. It was Dweezil, by the way, who started that debate. Hello, Dweezil. Thank you for getting us on that. We will rejoin that on the Discord. We'll find more funky songs to play, but right now you're in a funky mess. You have ascertained that you think
now.
Okay,
can I interject at this point?
Interject at the recap.
The bench recognises Zelda Kemble.
Now, this is important. And Dan's only doing this because I picked up something Pathfinder related. It's because the wonderful, beautiful Harrow deck we mentioned in the last episode does come with a little book. And I was like, how much can I put? Oh. And there's all sorts of rules, including a description of all of the cards. Would you like to hear the description of the beating that we have, unfortunately, cast away for no purpose? The beating. Now, the cards, they're aligned. So this is neutral evil, strength. Signifies coming under attack from all sides, but it can also indicate the dissolution of the self, mentally. Whether the strength is of the flesh or of the mind, it dissolves under the relentless attack. Misaligned, this card suggests that during the assault, undiscovered strength is found.
What's crows?
The crows.
They're part of the Corvid family.
Are a dangerous bunch who indicate violent taking of that which is loved. When the crows appear, murder, theft, or other loss occurs. If the card is misaligned, such acts can be averted, or the thievery is a just one.
We'd have to know exactly
It's about stealing, not about beating, or not just because, oh, look, they look like crows. Crow it. That's what I'm wary of, because they're going to try and make us use these cards. We should do.
We'd have to be aware of exactly what this rules set means by misaligned as well.
Yes, I will have a read of this book, because I feel a duty, because this actually Velda should know all about this. But I have a read of it. I'm happy as well to read these cards if we're ever just going to decide which one to use.
Could you make copies of them and send them to us?
Yes. I mean, I'm sure they're probably online as well.
Right,
but I can. I don't know how I'd make it. Actually, no, I don't know how I would make it.
John immediately writes that off.
Yeah, well,
like that. Unless you can do it for me right now with your tiny pocket photocopier, I'm not interested.
Just take a picture.
We could maybe take some pictures. Yeah, maybe take some pictures. It'd be useful for us all to know this, I think. And sorry, Dan, please continue.
Fine.
I thought that was quite interesting.
I will have. I want to make a clarification on the cards in a moment, but let's just quickly recap where we're at. So you found, you found that Hadley had gone missing, and after some poking from Fulton and some very diligent investigating, you ascertained that he had gone down to the basement where the presents were and approached, and it seems had activated the fortune-telling machine, which you've learned was not, in fact, bought by Cassius, but has been delivered by persons unknown. Persons who seem to have a beef with all of you, and this somehow seems to be connected to all of you. You found a secret slot, you put some money in, and Fulton's money giving finally becomes plot vital.
Yay. However, it has also got us into a sticky situation.
It has.
So this turned over a new leaf. looking pretty samey.
Hey, we were supposed to go here.
Yeah.
So you plunged headlong through the portal into this strange world where you were joined with a deck of Harrow cards that seemed to get dragged through with you. You've gone to you're in a circus. So you're in this. It's like a clearing in a huge forest of brambles. It looks like there's a big briar. When you think of the forest, think more kind of Tolkien Tanglewood thick forest than like Disney Sleeping Beauty. Like, it's not like wall-to-wall spines, you can't pass through this, but it's thick tangled vegetation on all around this clearing. But in the clearing is what seems to be a circus. There are tents around, there are stalls that seem to sell food, and there are 4 Tengu covered in clown makeup who were, until a moment ago, beating the hell out of a chef. You appeared. You threw down the card, the beating, it disappeared, nothing seemed to happen, and then the Tengu went for you. Angrily and with purpose.
This tiny chef, it's not going to turn out to be your character from that private adventure we're playing, the little ninja chef. Steven Seagal-esque.
Steven Seagal.
Do you remember? You played a little tiny chef.
Oh, in the D&D game we played.
Oh, yeah, the D&D game.
Do you remember him? Wow,
he was a halfling because I wanted him to be a wee chef. So he was a tiny guy who was a chef. That was the entirety of that character's backstory. I put work in when I make characters, guys. That's why there's a clay model of a naked Minotaur behind us. I do the work. I want to clarify one thing on with the Harrow cards. It's fine because where we've been sort of out of combat, you've been making decisions as a group, you've been passing things around, figuring stuff out. Now we're into combat. Drawing and using an item has a cost. So drawing an item is an action, using an item is an action. So it's effectively 2 actions to play a card while you are in initiative rounds. It is also important, therefore, to know which character is physically holding the cards. So you were dividing them up before they go. If you want to divide them up among yourselves like you were going to, that's fine. But let's do that now because then you have the cards in your hand that you could play at some point.
And an opportune moment to mention, I have just been investigating the cards, guys.
Uh-huh.
They are split into 6 suits.
Ooh.
They are.
Yes. You didn't know this. There are the clubs, the hammers, stars, books, I think that's a book, rings, and shields. And some of them have an extra marking on them. So they've all got at least one at least one symbol that says it's a oh no, wait, hang on, they've got 2. They've all got 2. No, wait, some of them only got 1. Okay, so an extra level of confusion.
Yeah, don't worry, Scott. I had a brief look through the rules at the beginning of the Harrow deck book. There's plenty of complicated rules to do with Harrow decks. So,
right, okay. So some of these,
Pathfinder,
there's like the Cyclone, for instance, which has 2 hammers on it, which represents, 2 hammers. But then there's the Bear, which only has 1 hammer. So, that's something for you guys now to know. There you go. I've found that out.
Okay.
Thanks, Scott. That was really enlightening.
That's good.
It's good. They also there's 6, so they don't divide up by 5, so we couldn't split them up by suits, which would be a really easy way to do it. So how would you guys want to do it? I could put maybe I could divide up the stars between the other 5 packs because we're all stars.
Nice. I like that. You're an all-star team.
Do talk while I do that.
I can't believe it.
Hey now, you're an all-star.
Fabulous. So we have some cards. Hand them out.
We've got
I'll get them on the list, am I?
Oh, yeah.
I
And
saw
while
what
you're
just
at it,
happened
anyone who wants to roll initiative. I mean, you were all going to have to roll initiative. Anyone wants to get on that early.
30 for Fulton.
I don't remember this the next record. Oh, Scout's warning. Here, take a card. +1 to everybody.
Nice.
An initiative is perception.
Initiative has always been perception,
Yes.
unless you have another skill that you will roll in its place. Fulton is on a 30. It's a good roll.
31 for Velda.
A 31 for Velda. That's a big old roll for Velda.
Yeah,
Didn't normally
isn't it?
see you up in those levels.
I know, 16 on the die.
Beautiful. How about this? How about the other end of the table? What are we looking at?
27.
24.
A 27 and a 24. Okay. Let's put Bob's in there. Let's put Shania
Ask me the
in
rules,
there.
James.
And Caragol, 1 of the Fang, a 28.
Mine's charisma. Stars is faith, morality, trust is wisdom. Books is in money, secret stories. Shields is health, home, and pain. Constitution. Keys are dexterity. Children, risks, trouble. Hammers are strength, battle, honor, cruelty.
So mine's a key, not a club.
Yeah. Well, no, there is a hammer and a key.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So there's the hammers, and what I thought were clubs are actually keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. First to act. It's one of the clowns.
In the clouds.
The clown moves up to... The clown moves up to Bubba. Bubba was the one who was talking. Knife in hand. And he goes, ah, mate! And he is going to attempt to feint at Bubba. So he makes a deception check. Perception DC. Your perception score plus 10. And he gets a 24.
22, so yeah.
22, he gets you. So he throws you off. You are flat-footed against him for until the end of his next turn. He then uses his last action to try and stab you. Oh, hey, old bad moon. I've missed you, buddy. 30.
25.
25. He stabs you with his long knife, and he deals. He gets some sneak attack damage as well. Let's do the regular damage. The first bit of damage is 10 points of regular damage, and then let's roll a couple of Ravushka die for that's an additional 6, so 16 points of damage total. He goes left, and you go to defend, and then he just pulls back and just stabs you in the side. 16 points of damage, and Velda.
Oh, mate!
You go next.
All right. How are the other 3 Tengu positioned? Are they in a line?
They're not. They're spread out. They when they came towards you, they all kind of spread out
into a line. They fanned out. You said.
Fanned out.
All right. Can I move so at least 2 are in?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And then I cast Paralyze on myself. No, I'm like, fucking, I'm not your mate. And he casts Lightning Bolt. I'm zipping out. It is a basic reflex.
You launch that lightning bolt, gunning for a basic reflex.
Yes.
All right, let's go. Basic reflex. Come on, not birds. That's an 18.
As I fail.
And it's better. 25.
That's still a fail.
Fuck.
It's going to be full damage for both of these.
Stupid birds.
Stupid crows. Right, it is 4d12. So here we go. Might be all right. 5, 2. Oh dear. 6. That's 13. Oh, and a 9. So that's 22 points of electricity damage goes blasting through the pair of them.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Well, that scorched a few feathers.
Mate.
It's going to be a murder of crows. You see what I did there? Murder of...
Yes.
Everyone's really focused on the fight. All right, fair enough.
Not funny. Not funny.
Really saw that.
Yes.
Okay, next one to act, Fulton Battlestone.
I'm going to go for a... are they standing next to each other?
No, there's one standing next to Bubba, the rest are fanned out.
I'll just go to the one of the ones that's not on with someone else.
Sure. So you could go to either there's 2 that have just been hit by a lightning bolt, there's 1 that's not been hit with anything.
Yeah, I'll go for him.
You go for the strongest looking crow. Mate!
And I use a Furious Focus.
Okay, you slam the axe at him.
29.
A 29 is a hit. Woo-hoo-hoo. Bam! Mate! If you can hear the sounds of Dice Chaos Dangerlings, it's because we took our dice trays with us to MCM and have not, despite it being nearly 2 months ago. Have not unpacked them yet. They're still in the trolley.
You make it sound so bad. It's literally a week ago in our time. Like it's not been sat for 2 weeks.
No, I will hold us to the standards of when the episode drops.
27 points of damage.
27 points of damage. That's silly damage.
Is that one to move, one to attack?
One to move, however many actions it is to attack.
Just one.
Just one, okay.
And
you've got one action left.
So -5. That's not going to be enough.
Okay, you swing. This time the crow jumps back out of your grasp. Caragor, you are next.
Hi. There's one not being hit by anyone, isn't there?
There are two currently. Well, there's one fighting Bubba, there's one fighting Fulton, and there are two currently not in melee with anyone, but they've just been hit with a lightning bolt.
Do I get a flanking bonus if I attack the one fighting Bubba?
You could, you're free at the moment. You could move around behind him and get the flanking.
I'm going to do that with the Rancier.
You move around behind and you get a flank on.
And is that, what's that, +2?
So it is a +2, yes.
Okay, I'm going to roll this on Path Builder.
Ooh.
Here we go. I've pressed roll. Nothing's happened. Hang on.
You hate tech so much. Come on.
Oh, there we go.
Come on. Don't let Scott down, Pathfinder.
Do I have to roll again? Wait, why is it giving me plus? Okay. +17. Because that's my attack bonus.
Okay.
Okay. Except adding 2 to this. Good. I rolled a 4 on the die, giving me a total with the attack bonus of 23.
23. It's a hit.
Oh my god.
You managed to get behind and stab it in the back.
Holy cow. Damage. Oh, fucking didn't. Fucking hunt prey. That was 15 points of damage.
15 points of damage. This is going to be like. This is what we're going to be like for the first few encounters of this module. Is we all just remember how to do combat. In this thing, but. You've made it through. You do some damage. Bubba Von Hoops, it is your go.
Sorry.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. You've got another action.
I got. But was it a move action to
action to get into place, and then one action to strike?
Okay, I won't hunt prey. I will just have another attack. I'm going to roll it with. Do you know what? I'm just going straight back to normal.
Go back to dice. Stick with what you love.
It's 28.
28's a hit.
Yay! Giving me a total of 13 points of damage after
13 points of damage.
Total of 20.
Very nice. Cool. You jump behind him with the Ransor and you stab him twice in the back. Mate! Now we come around to Bubba.
I'm just gonna magic missile to this Tengu in front of me.
Okay.
What about the damage? 22 points.
Start casting a spell. It doesn't strike you. So he just gets hit in the face with a whole bunch of magic missiles. How much damage?
22 points. Is he right in front of me as well?
Right in front of you.
Could I grab him and kiss him as they explode from my chest? Or is that another action?
I'll allow it as a flavour kiss.
Okay, cool.
And it's quite a flavoursome kiss.
Yeah, so I put him towards me and say, "Oh," and then and just fire the missiles.
And then, because I'm on the other side, as his body drops, I can just see you getting off with the body. And I'm like, fucking helmet. Yeah.
Beaks interlock.
Taking this knockback from Ica really, really weird.
I mean, I was going to kiss him on the forehead, but let's go straight beak to beak. Like, let's do it.
Beak to beak.
Yeah, beak to beak.
Never seen you looking so lovely as I do.
Exactly, yeah.
So bright.
Oh,
beak to beak.
Stupid crows. He's still up, but he's bam, 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 bam. You pump him full of magic missiles.
Lovely.
He staggers around, looks badly hurt. Shania of the Rain and Philippe of the Monkey Paws.
So, how many are left?
There are 4 left.
There are 4.
Four of the original 4 are currently
4 of the original 4 still standing. Now, 2 of them are engaged.
2 of them are. I mean, I wouldn't want to guess at their marital status. We've had a lot of weddings lately. Let's be honest.
You're right.
Has at any point Ring of Fire been played? Because if it has, they're definitely engaged.
The mariachi's running.
Wings of Fire. Anyway,
2 of them are. Yes, one is trapped. But one is trapped between a Caragor and a Kissy Bubba place. One of them is fighting Fulton. 2 of them are free agents, having just been lightning bolts.
Agents, are they? Well, I'm going to aim...
Free agents.
I'm going to aim for those free agents.
What are you aiming with?
I think I might try something new. It's called Radiant Beam.
Radiant Beam.
It's a 120-foot line.
Okay.
You fire a beam of blinding light from your outstretched hands. The beam deals 5d10 good damage. On a failing throw. The creature becomes dazzled for 1 round, or dazzled for 4 rounds on a critical failure.
Incredible.
If the light passes through an area of magical darkness or targets the creature affected by magical darkness, the radiant beam attempts to counteract the darkness. So there you go.
Okay. So just so you know, for when it comes up on their turn, in order to get this off, there are 2 ways of doing it. You can either stand directly in front of Velda, because he had them lined up for a line, so you could either run directly in front of him and then shoot a line through him. That works. Or you could run around the other side of them and get them in a line, but then Velda would also be hit by it. So those are your two options. They're up to you.
Okay. How far from them is Velda?
Velda is currently...
But why are you considering this?
Because if I go in front of you,
yes,
then I'm going to be closer to them than you are.
But I'm not in combat with them.
No, but I want to know how far away... Can't I just ask the question, you fuck?
But you're making the option to be like, I'm considering the plan where I smash Velda with the radiant beam.
I wasn't considering that. I just wanted to know how far
That's
away.
what I thought you were doing. I was like, really? You're going to...
No, I was considering maybe using something else. Anyway.
No, use radiant beam, man. That's sick.
It sounds, I don't know.
Philippe gives you a look like, we are considering it.
If Philippe was the spellcaster, I would be long dead.
He's not in melee with them, right?
He's not. No, he's 20 feet away. So if you do it,
will I still be
everywhere? If you do it, you'll be 15 feet away from him.
That's far enough for me, I think. So I run in front of him and go, "Aha! I have something as well that I can use. It's a shooty beam like this. Shooty beam."
You shoot the shooty beam.
The shooty beam that comes out of my hand.
Called it by its correct name, but then in character you're like, shooty beam!
Shooty beam.
So was it a reflex save?
Fuck. Let me bring it back
or do
up.
you have to roll to hit?
It's a basic reflex.
Basic reflex.
Basic
reflex. Have a little roll. I'm like side saddling the table at the moment, Dangerlings. My feet are off at the side. I'm sort of twisted, and that's purely because on the last record, I was sitting there cross-legged under the table. My foot went to sleep and got tangled in the mic cables, and I spent half an episode terrified I was going to bring the whole setup down. So now I'm like twisted.
All right, I think that's fair enough.
All right, Nathan Pillion.
First one is it's a 20.
Got ya.
Gets him. Second one gets a much worse roll, 13.
Oh, that's a critical fail, my friend.
All right, so let's roll some damage. One's taken full, one's taken double.
Okay. What was it? It's a D10, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Where are all my D10s?
I remind the Dangerlings, with good and evil damage, we let it affect neutral creatures, because it's silly otherwise. And we're going to figure out how holy and unholy damage works when the remaster comes in. But at the moment,
okay,
we don't really use it like that.
Screw it.
When I hand wave stuff like this in my home game, with my Abomination Vaults game, someone took a spell from like an uncommon spell or a spell from an AP, and I was like, it's fine, man. Just give me. Someone pointed out, I was like, I tell you what, give me one sentence explaining to me how you joined that knightly order, and then you can have that feat. That's totally fine. I'm cool with it. And he was like, no, that's not the rules. I've taken the wrong feat. I'm sorry about that. I'm going to choose another skill. And I was just like, this is not how things normally go around my table, I can tell you. What? I was like, I'm not going to tell you no, but okay.
All right, that's a 29. 29
29 to the first one, all right?
29 to the first one.
That's the one who has a good day.
Yeah, that's the one who has a good day, and he's dazzled for 1 round.
Okay.
And the other one...
Oh, gosh.
It's... the other one also just takes 29, but is dazzled for 4 rounds.
Okay.
Yes, that's all it is. The damage doesn't double, I don't think.
Does it say basic save?
Yes, basic save, yeah.
The damage is doubled.
Oh, really?
He takes...
Okay, then he takes...
I think the dazzling might be an afterthought.
Right.
Yes, I think he might be dead.
I mean, what's left of his shoes looks dazzled as hell.
Are they quite sparkling, shiny shoes?
You blast through two of them. One of them goes, mate! And just like covers his eyes and hides back and burns. The other one just goes flying backwards, feathers and makeup going in all directions, and crashes on the floor, just smoking with a massive hole through its chest.
Sick. Shania, that was awesome.
Oops.
That was
more
cool.
powerful than I was expecting, but fun.
And what did you say that spell was called? A Dazzly Ray.
It's shooty flash beams.
Shooty flash beams.
Shooty flash beams.
I love how colloquial the druid names are. They're splendid.
I mean,
shooty flash beams.
These are just names that I make up. I don't know what these things are.
Shooty flash beams and his jazz orchestra.
Yes.
The
blind lemon line flash beam.
the one that you just blasted with magic. Uses a quick action to pull something out of its bag, so it has an ability to draw and use an item in one go. It pulls an item from the bag. It pulls like a little stick out. Dark smoke billows from it, and it just throws it at you, Shania. It lands at your feet and envelops you and Velda in thick smoke, and you're just like coughing and spluttering and can only vaguely see shadows and things outside of the smoke.
Okay.
It then runs. You can then.
Is it before Philippe does his thing?
Philippe's got one action, hasn't he? Yes. He has one action. What would you like Philippe to do with this?
I'd like Philippe to stand in front of us, beating his chest and putting his dukes up.
Oh, you better hope they don't have lightning bolt. Imagine that. It throws the smoke stick that lands amongst all of you, envelops you and Velda in smoke, then doesn't fancy its chances with Philippe, turns around and runs over and tries to stab Fulton in the back.
Come on.
That's the hierarchy?
Yeah, right.
Wow. You'd pick Fulton over Philippe in a fight. Wow. That's
Well, they don't know better, do they, really?
Maybe it's just based on, that guy's taller than that guy.
Yeah, it'd be like, oh, huge monkey man, or like little dwarf. No, poor choice, my friend.
23. Nope.
Not enough.
It just stabs you and it just hits the armor and he's like, oh.
You fucked up now.
Oh, mate. The next one burns. The one after that is the one that is fighting. That's the one that's fighting you face to face, Fulton. That is going to be. Oh, it's better. It's 24.
It's not enough.
Oh God, this is not. Mate, they're looking over your shoulder, at each other over your shoulder, and being like, mate. It's going to try and feint. No, there's no point. You're already flat-footed. It's going to attack twice more. Nope. No. Bad Moon has turned against me. It's a 3 on the die, a 7 on the die. Mate, and just turning them away with the axe, failing to do it. Then we have the one that is currently being Frenched by Bubba and stabbed by Kara. He attempts to feint at. He takes a step to break the flanking from Caragor. Step around. Then he tries to feint against Bubba. Oh, I don't think that one's gonna get it. That is a 21 against your perception DC.
My perception DC. That's no. That's
okay. So this time,
gonna hit.
This time you see it coming, and it's just a regular attack. And I don't think it gets. No, it doesn't get through. You sense you're wise to it this time. And as he tries to stab you, you step back away and you parry the shot. You don't manage to get it through. Velda, we come back around to you. You're in a cloud of smoke, coughing and spelling.
I would like to do one action to move out of the cloud,
cool.
but I walk feeling Shania in front of me, I walk backwards.
Okay, you walk backwards. You can see a cloud of smoke in front of you, and then around you can see one of the Tengu is fighting Bubba, and Caragor, and two of them are fighting Fulton.
I would like to target one of the ones that's looking a bit more battered, out the ones fighting Fulton.
Yeah.
And Sudden Bolt. He just brings up his hand and just casually brings it down. It's
Sudden Bolt.
Mate!
It fails. It's reflex. Actually, is that a crit fail? Let's see. No, it's not going to be a crit fail. It's 18.
18?
Yeah. Not quite. I think you're 26, aren't you?
26, yes. All right, then. In that case, Sudden Bolt doing its usual damage of 4d12. Oh, my God. That would be 29. That's 2 12s in a row. That would be 31 points of damage.
Boom! And you just, Fulton behind you, you hear the sound of a big bird hitting the ground.
I'd say that goose is cooked. Again, he just looks around at the side. Come on, these are quite good bird puns. I mean, I don't know any other bird puns.
I love the kind of the complicated politics of this. Of just they are your enemies, technically still offensive to Bubba, but also fuck these guys. Where do we land on this? I just said that. It goes down dead on the floor. Fulton Battlestone.
So, is that the one behind?
That's the one behind. That's the one that ran up behind you, stabbed you once, and then get lightning bolt.
So there's now just one in front of me.
There's now just one face to face.
I was going to do a swipey, but okay.
You just made what I just did shit, didn't you? Well, thanks, mate. I can't believe you killed it.
Ross did Velda ruin things for you again.
Yeah, he always does.
9 plus 19, 28.
28 is a hit.
Yay! Oh, that was a furious focus, sorry.
I always assume it is. That's fine.
20. What did I say? 27. Plus another 7.
Okay.
Which is
34.
34. That's 34.
Any more for any more?
No, it was 34 points of damage.
The Tengu lives.
What?
Oh!
You hit him with the axe. It just staggers backwards, just
That's right, I'll go for another attack.
blood just pouring from its chest. It's mate! He's trying to make you smell his flower as he's staggering backwards.
An 18.
18 is a miss.
No, 17.
It leans in and kisses you.
One more, because I get minus 10 on this one.
All right.
That's a D12. That would not work.
That's...
Oh, it's a 19. So minus 10, 8. 8. No.
19 minus 10 is 9.
It's 9. Plus another fucking 19.
28.
It's a hit. Roll some damage.
And I'm going to go, what came first? The chicken or the axe? Doesn't make sense. 9 plus 17, 7 is 16.
You create butterflied Tengu immediately as you just it tries to kiss you. You slam the axe into its chest, and it just goes.
Yeah.
Just collapses back off your axe and just lies there convulsing.
I think between that and the sudden bolt that Velda did, from somewhere Caragor sniffs and goes, Nando's.
And this is just a year of bird puns that everyone's been saving up, waiting till it was fine to make.
Is that everyone?
God. No, there's one left.
Oh, for
it's the one that's fighting Bubba, who is still up and running and could do some serious damage, provided he can survive 3 different players' goes.
He's looking pretty beaten up, isn't he?
Hey, don't get down on this Tengu, all right? This clown is down to get on the town.
So don't wear a frown.
Because he's fighting Caragor. One fang. It doesn't work, Dave.
Yeah, it did. Yeah,
Caragor, it's your go.
Yeah,
I thought it was Bubba's go.
No.
Before you,
no.
Oh, yeah, of course you are.
Yeah, they rolled higher than you. You cheeky.
You cheeky little Tengu. Sorry, Scott.
I'm going to sidestep to match it, so I get my flanking back.
No problem.
No, you don't. Thank you. And I'll hunt prey at this time.
Okay, you hunt prey.
Now,
That's a cracked diamond.
I hate rolling. I hate re-rolling, but that's not on any number.
It's like that.
I'm fine with
its point.
If it's a cracked die, it's a cracked die.
Fine, but that's on the dice tray. Do you know what? Fuck it.
I know that's
Table
that's
dice.
the purple one that's got rubbed.
Okay, so that's
Who rubbed it?
The friction.
You're the only one who's here when we're not, James. Have you
Why
been
are you rubbing the dice tray?
Look, everyone ne's a hobby, and I particularly like rubbing dice trays. All right.
What are you rubbing on them?
I find
that's
it very well. Just scratch and sniff, mate.
34.
34 is a critical hit.
Yay!
That's why the dice are sticking.
Oh shit! On a critical hit with a specialization, what have I got on a? Oh fuck! No, I had this.
Okay, well let's do the damage first.
Okay, I've got a thing. I've got a special thing with a rancior. It's what type of weapon is it? It's trident weapon, isn't it? So it does a thing. Oh, for fuck's sake! What's that? This dice tray
It's my favourite rubbing dice tray.
Stop rubbing them!
Don't ask what a man does with his
What's
dice
that?
tray.
What's that?
He's alone.
Like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
It's been a strange time.
I'm having that's a 4. I'm not gonna roll on that. 4 plus 6 is 10. However, hunt prey damage also adds.
you
No,
also
that's a
get
D10. That's a D8 is here. 15 points of damage, piercing.
15 points of damage. Is that before it's doubled?
That is before it is doubled.
30 points of damage, and you impale the Tengu straight through. Tell me how you killed this Tengu. Go on.
I kill it by going. I spear it and I lift it up, hoist it up, and I shake it. But then I just dump it down to the ground, and then with the flat of the trident, I smack it a few times and go. See? Beating. The card worked. The card worked. That led me to do that, which won the thing. There we go. Card worked. Good.
Yeah, good.
I mean,
No wastage.
no.
Easy.
The Tengu lie dead on the field around you.
I'm not gonna.
Oh,
look,
no,
I'm not.
guys. What if we were supposed to keep them alive?
I don't.
I didn't get any vibe from that this fight.
No, and they
that's
didn't.
me.
They didn't seem to want to be kept alive. And is anyone else really hungry?
Starving,
What is with this crazy? I mean, to be fair, like a couple of them are cooked with electricity. Definitely.
I could eat some wings.
I'm gonna. What?
Yeah, man. I eat some wings.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because it's not a bird. So
No,
Yeah,
of course
exactly.
not a bird. No.
I heard you. It's not a bird, isn't it?
Yeah, but I'm not going to eat any of them.
Oh, are you
you're a
vegan?
selective vegan.
Yes, selective
yes,
vegan.
that's correct.
Shania, that's
Incredibly
illegal.
selective.
Unless there's some clams
Don't
around.
call me a slegan.
Unless there's lamb or clams or sort of
I did
oysters.
not eat any fucking lamb. Fuck.
No, you didn't, Shania.
Exactly.
While these guys talk about food, I'm gonna loot the bodies. Loot the
You
bodies.
start looting those. Tengu. Shania's veganism reminds me of our mate Paul Sweeney, who we talked about when he became vegetarian. He was like, "I'm a vegetarian. I mean, I eat fish because fuck fish." Just like, love it, man. Not a pescatarian. I'm a vegetarian, but fuck fish.
But I have a personal vendetta against fish.
All right, so you search through them and you find a few bits. Their armor and weapons are pretty useless, but you do find. Each of them is carrying a bird feather token. A bird feather token is. You've had one of these before. You can send a message with it. You can whisper to the feather. It turns into a bird. It flies to someone. It delivers a message. So you've got 4 of those now. That's fun.
I'm gonna have.
Does that only work in this reality, though? In this realm?
Guess we'll find out when we go back to
No, we've got 2 people there that can tell us.
Yeah, I
Use
think
them 4.
actually, well, I can tell you immediately with a roll of 36 on Arcana.
Okay.
These should.
You don't see any. I mean, they don't seem unusual. They
No,
don't-
these are just usual bird tokens, bird message tokens, birdie
Ah.
tokens, or as should I would say, flappy, tiny sticky things.
Flappy,
So
tiny tokens.
Yeah, tiny token things. So I guess I'll take one. It could be quite useful to send a message.
Yeah, I'll take one.
Yes.
Why not? You
Okay.
know, stick it in my skyrocket.
4
Can't send a
less.
long message.
You guys have message, so don't.
Yes,
Yeah, why didn't you give it to the people that...
Something that is often forgotten. It's got a really short
120
range,
feet.
120 feet, which is nowhere near as long.
I don't
as
have
things.
no message at all.
I have no message at all.
Velda messages loser in Pulse's brain.
Can I have a feather?
Yeah, I want a feather token.
Okay.
You could buy a feather token if you
Just
desperately
I'll
want
just have it. It's
it. You
fine.
won't
I don't
use
want
it, Fulton.
No, it's
you can
fine.
barely write.
He uses it. No, I'm joking.
Take
He writes
it,
loser
take
on it and sends it to me across the clearing.
See if I care. Just take my tokens.
There are 4. There are 4 potions.
Ooh.
Everyone, I keep forgetting. So, everyone remind me. I have a treat for you at the end of this episode. That you were supposed to get last episode, but fuck it. You get there are 4 potions which, upon some investigation, you find are lesser dark vision elixirs. They give dark vision for 10 minutes if you drink it.
It's nice.
A nice little thing to have for anyone who doesn't already have dark vision.
Who's got dark vision? Shania,
I've got that. I don't need
that's
some.
perfect. The rest of us 4 can take one then.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can cast it on myself, but
Imagine if a drow didn't have dark vision. Fuck!
yeah.
Fucking armor, fucking life!
They
Fucking cave.
Shins of steel.
I've as someone who used to who used to go to Labyrinth LARP, big up Chislehurst Caves, which is a LARP that takes place in old caves that used to be like a World War II bomb shelter. I know the recklessness of running at full pelt in a pitch black environment where you might run into a wall at any point, and have done. It's amazing that no one ever got horrible. I bet people did get horribly hurt on that. I got horribly hurt on it. I've twisted ankles and all sorts. You get the dark vision elixirs.
Did you
I have
say?
a
Would
quick
you say
question.
they were
I'm
lesser,
trying-
greater, or moderates?
They are lesser, so they're 10 minutes.
Thanks.
Just trying to add the feather token thing.
Yep.
There's loads of them. Anchor, balloon,
Bird.
bird. It's bird, is it?
Bird feather
Okay.
token. And I don't know if you're going to want any of these, so it's up to you. There are a bunch of. There are 7 smoke sticks. They are literally it's a stick that you crack it, you throw it, and it fills a 5 foot. It fills a 5 foot radius with smoke.
100%. 100%.
You don't want to sell us smoke sticks.
I'll grab a couple, if that's all right. I've got a couple, but they're quite useful just to get away.
Momentary trivia. Can everyone tell me the other role that the Death Sticks guy from that movie is famous for?
No.
He was Mouse in The Matrix.
Mm.
Yeah, that's who he was. That's my university nickname, Mouse.
Sticks. And they're greater smoke sticks, right?
Nope, they're lesser smoke sticks.
Just checking.
They are just basic bitch smoke sticks.
There's what, 7, did you say?
There are 7 of them.
Fella's taking 2, there's 5 left.
Okay.
I'll have 3. Anyone else want
I don't
one?
think
I'll have
that.
one.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
Okay, add them in. And if anyone is missing any thieves' tools, they all have a set. All of them have a set of thieves' tools. I think most of you have thieves' tools or greater thieves' tools at the moment. But if any of you would like a set, there's a set going.
I do.
Okay. And as you look through them, as you kind of finish going through these things, Caragor, you pull back as you kind of take the last few sticks out of one of their pockets, and you look at the face of the Tengu. You can see its beak is slightly drooping to the side, and you give it a bit of a poke. Its flesh feels soft and waxy, and you can see that it seems to be like the equipment is staying, but the actual body itself just seems to be melting now that it's dead.
I try
They're
and
not real.
I try and send it back so I can get a free refund and maybe get a medium hot meal next time. Oh no, wait.
They probably got them off Temu, because Tengu.
Nice, yeah,
Temu,
okay.
Literally, you must have been bombarded by Temurads. My God,
Yeah.
those Temurads are everywhere.
Shop like a billionaire. By buying the cheapest things imaginable.
Yes,
it's the new
exactly.
wish.
Yeah.
I've got no idea what that is. You guys are enslaved by
No idea,
capitalism.
man.
We're enslaved by YouTube. That's what we're.
You use social media, Scott. You've
I have
seen
to
them.
promote this podcast.
I know exactly.
The
Tweeters.
the tweeters. They're melty.
They're not real, are they? I knew these weren't real. Tengu.
Fine, real.
By the way, they said mate.
Yeah.
See, they were going mate, and I were going mate. Do you know what I mean? See the difference? Mate, And mate, it's different, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really complex.
Yeah, it's like
Yes.
a different world.
Completely different. mate.
It sounds exactly the same. I think they're slightly dialectically different. But anyway, but I would advise not much in this realm. I don't think is going to be actually real.
Well, they were doing real damage to us.
Oh yes, of course. Just like like an automaton or a sort of golem can do real damage. Doesn't make it real.
Vending machine.
Or a
Got us
vending
into
machine.
this fucking mess in the first place.
Yeah, it's true.
Did it?
I will declare war on vending machines. They are an evil that needs to be rooted
I
out.
don't know. You get
That's
some
right.
good stuff from some vending
Name
machines.
what we have
man.
experienced times one vending machine. It has produced evil. My logic
Elven
is
M's.
thorough.
You get Elven M's.
I've never
from
seen an Elven M being produced out of a vending
them.
machine.
You love Elven M's.
Elven M&Ms.
They're good.
Yeah, I've seen the Elven M's. I've never seen them come out of a vending machine.
Well, you've never lived.
And I don't think that would outweigh the greater evil of Hadley Vanderale being kidnapped and put into a weird keep. Which, by the way, we should probably get on with that.
We should, yeah.
Yeah. Which way?
Great
This
question.
way.
Wait, are we still? Where's the chef?
Bubba just runs off into the woods.
Where's the chef?
The chef is lying unmoving, face down in the dirt, where the Tengu dumped him off when they came to fight you.
We wander over. I wander over.
Turn the chef over. Yeah.
Okay, turn the chef over. The chef is unconscious. He looks very
but
badly
alive.
beaten. Give me a medicine check.
Okie dokies, can do.
Dr. Shania.
You check his pulse.
that
if you
will
get this
be
wrong,
32.
You murder him.
A 32. He is dying. He is on his... he is making death saves right
Will
now.
heal him.
You cast with a healing spell or a...
Yeah, I'm going to use I'm
Okay.
just going to straight up use a healing spell on him. Yeah.
Cool. You cast a healing spell into this guy. He is human. He is he's short for a human, short and tubby, with a little chef's hat on, and he has a big moustache. I'm trying not to make him Chef Mario, but yeah, I mean,
Is he just your character from Starfield? With a moustache?
okay.
You're in a very sort of like dumpy middle-aged man face, aren't you,
That's how
Dan?
I
You're
like
just-
I've hit that thing of being like, I don't want to make my characters look cool. I want to make them look silly. You cast some healing magic into the little chef. The little chef he blinks his eyes open.
I gave him 26.
26 hit points.
Is that
You
enough
overload him with life and he
Okay.
explodes. Too many hit points. He couldn't cope with it.
Diabetes kicked in.
Tumors come out of his body, like bacteria, like a new ecosystem.
No, he's fine. He awakens and is like, what has happened to me?
You're taking a bit of a nasty beating from some Tengu guys, but we kicked the shit out of them and healed you. Hopes that we did the right thing. Are you a good guy?
Thank you for saving me. Ah,
Are you melty? Or are you real?
What do you mean, am I real? Of course I'm a real. Look at my hands. He holds up his hands.
What accent is that?
I poke his. Don't pull that thread. Don't pull that thread because we will all crumble. I poke his hands to see if they're melty.
It was to answer you. It was French, and then I realised I'd gone to that well a bit too many times. I'm starting to feel guilty, and now it's just veering across Europe, and I'm hoping we land somewhere. You poke his hands. What with your ransor?
Just
or?
my finger.
Okay, with your finger. His hands feel normal enough.
All right, tell us where Hadley Vanderale is.
I don't know who are you people? I
Is
don't
there a- we'll ask the
recognize
question.
you.
We are looking for him. His friend of ours. She gives a perfect description. I can't do it right now.
I can't be bothered.
He's in a keep.
etc. etc. Anyway, can we skip forward to where we find it?
Maybe he's not only in a keep, he may be in the keep.
You're looking for the new person.
Yeah, the paladin.
Yeah.
Yes. Where are you from again?
I'm from all over.
Ompa Lompa.
So pull him in.
It's the last record of the day. Don't do this to
It's the last minutes of the last record.
No, my name is Bio Vienna. My name is Bio Vienna.
Bio Vienna.
Bio Vienna. I was the chef at the Striding Fortress up until the other day.
What happened the other day?
The other day when a new person. He came to the fortress.
It's hardly under rails.
This younger man, and my lord, he say he own him now. He say, can I leave?
Was he screaming? Was he crying? What?
What do you? Which question do you want me to?
I'm trying to end the episode.
Who's your lord? Oh, sorry. Yeah, who's your lord?
All right, on count of 3, you do your bit first.
Okay.
Who's your lord?
Thank you for asking. Lord Zizarian, the patchwork lord, the dragon who rules all of the Harrowed Realm. He has taken his boy hostage, and he will never let him go. And that's where we live it for tonight.
I've got a dragon on my thing, so there we go.
Yeah, but it's not a dragon, it's called the Tyrant, Ross, you see?
Also, I read it, and I was like, there's loads of, like, if it's at the bottom, that means it's new, like,
I told
good.
you, Pathfinder have made it complicated.
In the middle is neutral.
Yeah.
On the right hand side is evil.
Right.
If it's at the top is, I think, I can't even remember. Like,
Ross, that's bullshit.
This week's episode was made possible by our patrons, and especially our Danger League of the Week. Steve Geddes! To get your name on the show, go to patreon.com/Danger Club Podcast. Yeah, you know the one. Do it. Do it now!